We're here at the Cruising Yacht Club of Australia. We've just had the media launch for the Rolex Sydney Hobart Yacht Race, and we're talking to Ty Oxley, the boat captain on LawConnect. How many is this for you? How many Hobarts, Ty?
This will be 21 Hobarts this
21.
time, and I think I've been with the boat 12 years or thereabouts. I lose track these days, so it just all blurs into one.
So we were talking about continuity because LawConnect is really a sort of classic example of that, really, yourself not least. Tell us a little bit about your continuity, but also about the crew.
Yeah, look, I've been with the boat since it was done in 2012 for Anthony Bell, but since Christian Beck's owned it, we've had continuity across a whole range of features. Obviously, me as the boat captain, Tony Mutter, who's our leader, Chris Nicholson, who's our tactician, Chris Lewis, who's our navigator, Ryan Phillips, who's our engineer. So there's continuity across, I guess, all of the different aspects of the boat, from maintenance to tactician to a leadership role to a navigational role, and then down to the bowman, the same bowman this year, so same crew bosses, same trimmers. So the continuity is definitely there. We've had one crew change this year out of a pro team, is pretty unusual.
And that must really help too when you start making the refinements and tweaks that you have to make to kind of keep the boat competitive. They all know where those have come from and what they're trying to serve, yeah?
Yeah, look, over the time we've obviously tweaked it. We've wrung the cat's throat to the best we possibly can, and I don't think there's much more wringing to be done with the throat. But look, we've got some new sails this year, so we are trying a few things different. Over the years, we have modified the boat. We've got the longest bowsprit in the world. We've cut interior out. We've lightened the boat. This year, probably the biggest changes are, some new sails and new sail development from Doyle sails. So that should go a long way in wringing the cat's neck a little bit more.
More cat ringing. Tell us a little bit about those sails. So you've got new J1 fractional and a J0, am I right?
So we've got a fractional J0, which we used to have a masthead, so we've now got both options, and we've also got a new masthead 0 that goes to the end of the bowsprit. So a few changes there. We've already had a look at them, so they all fit. So great job by Doyle's, and now it's just a matter of getting out and doing some sail testing with them, just getting some data on them, but pretty confident that all of that package should be good.
And tell us about what brought that on. What was the decision? What are you trying to achieve with that? You didn't have the previous sale package.
Oh, look, we're always in a 3-year cycle with this boat, with our sponsorship with either InfoTrack or then it become LawConnect. So it's a sort of a 3-year cycle in the way that we do things within the team management. So it was time for new sales, and then we just had a look at some new designs. Obviously, sail shapes change. There's new products on the market. So we work quite heavily with Doyle's to get that package right, and then just try and get that last little bit out of it. Again, try and give Comanche another run.
And everybody keeps talking about last year. Inevitably, that was a pretty spectacular thing. Indeed, I was live commenting behind. I don't think I realised actually what was really going on in a lot of ways. Obviously, you guys were coming up behind from the river. You had a bit of advantage to see where Comanche was sitting. Is there some configuration in the hull form that, apart from the tactics, was just giving you that edge when it's literally dropping between 2 knots and nothing? What's the difference in the boats that would have given you a bit of an advantage?
Look, both boats are quite similar. They're a faster boat than us in heavy reaching conditions.
Yes,
we probably are slightly lighter, better in the light, but I think it came down to we were fast about our jibes. Chris and Tony worked well together. There was zero talk on our boat. Everyone was just focused on their jobs. And I think because that continuity again, we've all done it together for so long, that it was just a job, and everyone did their job to the best of their ability, which I think showed in the finish line.
Yeah, and I think have you got an option in those really light airs for a neutral in the keel when you swing it through? I mean, do you just literally, because you're presumably almost trying to roll tack it, aren't you?
Yeah, we are roll tacking, and the same. Those guys can do the same. So all the canning keel boats, you can put the keel in whatever position you want. But I think it was just again, it was that continuity, the leadership. We just had to be faster out of our jibes, or created speed quicker out of our jibes, and look, I think a bit of luck in it as well, like it is with all sailing. So, but a lot of people didn't see we were close to them offshore. 2 a.m. in the morning, we nearly hit them. So it was on for young and old, way back when. Unfortunately, the public don't get to see those things. So.
And talking about the continuity, and you can't not talk about Christian Beck. He's always very modest about his role in the sailing piece, but there has to be something about the whole organisational bit and the level of leadership at that point that really helps bring the culture, the team, and then get that sort of result in an oldish boat.
And I agree, and I think the leadership starts from Christian. Like he's a great leader. He obviously is a very successful business person, and he brings that within the team, and he has a lot of respect for Tony, who's basically his CEO of the team.
Yeah.
And then Tony has a lot of respect for Chris and myself, and I have a lot of respect for the team. So I think that leadership and continuity actually starts from the top with Christian and allowing us all to do our jobs.
Yeah.
So although Christian does, I probably comments on his little of contribute to the boat, but he actually contributes in a lot of ways other than just a monetary sense. That his skill in leadership and bringing that, I guess, business sense into the team helps a lot.
Fantastic. And last but not least, you were sort of doing bits of live stream and so on. What's the plan for this year?
Yeah, we are live streaming again. We've had a few camera configuration changes, so we've got some hardwired cameras in now, just trying to get a bit more stability in that area. Again, that's been a building process over the years. So yeah, we will be live streaming again. We've got our new Leap LawConnect staff on board, so we'll get them trained up in that area, and hopefully we can get all that together again too.
And professional sailor who's also a professional drone pilot as well.
Yeah, Dylan Clark. He's one of our pro sailors, but he also is got his own business flying drones. So we've always got a drone on board, and we'll try and get as much footage for the public with the drone shots as well.
Good. Well, it's an exciting prospect. Good luck with it all.
All right, thank you.